Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Bear Brown. Thanks for coming to my garden channel today where I'm here helping you grow something tasty. In today's video, I'm going to give you some reasons why you should think about growing fruit trees. Back behind me is my backdrop. This is my 2-year-old peach tree, and as you can see, it's growing out of control. This is what happens when you prune your fruit trees, and I have to do it again shortly. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. The very first reason why I decided to plant my fruit trees is because I wanted to have a lot of healthy fruit on hand for my family and myself. And you think about it, if you eat healthy, guess what? You're gonna be healthy. So having this healthy fruit on hand, all I have to do is come outside and go ahead and harvest my fruit and then consume my fruit, and I should be healthy. And I've already noticed changes where I'm not really eating fruit yet off my fruit trees because they are not producing yet. But I noticed that when I eat healthy, I'm gonna be healthy. And just like you may have some other underlying issues, health issues. I'm not a doctor, but they suggest that you always eat healthy. Now I know I have an immune issue, and my doctor said, hey, I need to make sure that I eat healthy foods. So what better way than to grow your own food? I already know what's in the food. I don't put any chemicals on my plants or my fruit trees, so that is going to benefit me because I'm going to consume what the tree produces. And I want you to think about, all right, just think about coming outside of your backyard. You have all the food available. It's just like you at your own grocery store. So when you're going down the aisles and you have to decide what you want to eat, to make your purchases, all I have to do is do the same thing. This is my grocery store. I come out. If I want an apple, I go to the apple tree. If I want a peach, I go to the peach tree. If I want a pear tree, I want a pear off my tree, then I go ahead and have it. Just like my very own grocery store, and I'm helping myself as well as my family. So that is the first reason why I wanted to do this. And you don't have to have as many trees like me. I have over 21 trees, but you'll see that in a few seconds, a few minutes. All right, reason number two is because go to the grocery store and you see what the prices are. The cost of food is getting insane. So if I can help myself out, help my family by growing some of my own food, that should bring down the cost, bring down the price for when I do have to go and get food from the grocery store. All right, not saying that I'm going to be able to produce all my food, but if every little bit helps. And I have, like I said, 21 trees. So when these trees come all together and they start producing fruit, I rarely would have to go to the store to get any produce, unless it's something that I don't have out here. But I'm gonna take inventory, and something I don't have and something that I want, you better believe it's gonna be planted out here after I find some space. So that is my reasoning. And my salary is not going up in relation to the cost of living. So like I said, every little bit helps. All right, so keep that in mind. And just think about it. I went to the grocery store a week ago, and I bought 10 apples. Those apples cost me about $9, a little over $9. So if I plant my own, I'm gonna have apples galore, pears, peaches coming off this tree galore, and I don't have to worry about paying all that money. All right, so that was my reasoning for that. All right, the third reason is, and we're gonna go on a little field trip in a second. The third reason is I want to have a big variety of food choices. So all right, so when you go to the grocery store, they do have a lot of food out there, but there are some things that you just won't be able to get at your local store. All right, so one thing that I like to have is Asian pears. I love Asian pears. I got, let me see, about 8 Asian pear trees, and I can't wait till those bad boys start growing, because I'm gonna be out here gobbling up all that fruit. They taste awesome. But I have a hard time finding Asian pears in my stores. Every once in a while I can find an Asian pear, but for the most part, they're not around. So if I get lucky, and I don't want to be like, oh, let me see if they're at the store. Nope, they're not there. Oh, nope, they're not there. So I decided to go ahead and plant my own trees. And like I said, I got 8 Asian pear trees, and I can't wait for them. And another thing, I know this is not a tree, but I was talking 2 years ago to my kids, and we were talking about having a sugar cane. All right, so they never had a sugar cane. You can't find them hardly ever. Every blue moon, I might see somebody on the side of the road growing that are selling their sugar cane. It's been like 8 or 9 years. So my kids say, "Oh, I really would like to try some of the sugar cane." And I say, "Should I grow it?" So let's go take a field trip. All right, so I decided to grow my very own sugar cane because, like I said, it's real hard to find sugar cane where I'm from in this area. So I decided to go ahead and grow it. So now I don't have to worry about trying to find sugar cane because I know where they're at. They're in my backyard. So it's not a problem. And we're about to harvest some of the sugar cane. Now, they didn't grow as big as I wanted them to, but I'm still gonna work to fix that issue myself. But that's just an example. I have the sugar cane in my backyard because I decided to grow it myself. All right, so if I can do it, you can do it too. So just keep that in mind. Grow your own, and you have a bigger variety. All right, the reason number 4. Now, I think this is also helps me with mental health. So if I'm having a bad day at work, or if I'm having some issues, I like to come out here in my garden. So let's just go ahead and pan around again. All right, so I'm walking in my garden. It calms me down. It's nice, it's soothing. I enjoy nature, so you can see all these trees that I have. All right, so just walking through, if I'm working in my garden, then I can go ahead and enjoy. I hear the birds now. Enjoy the calm peacefulness that my garden provides. All right, so you still see all my trees, and that is going to help me with my mental health. So just look at all of these beautiful trees and some of my plants that are still producing for me. So that has to help with mental health. All right, so that is another reason why I planted this garden. It's actually a food forest. All right, so it gives me peace when I have a stressful day, like I said, at work, or if there's something going on, then I can just come out here and relax and enjoy nature. All right, until nature starts eating on my trees, then that's probably gonna up my level. But I'm talking about peacefulness now, so let me come back. All right, so the next thing, number 5, and I have 6. Reason number 5 is that, just think about it. This is going to increase your property value if you're thinking about that. All right, so if you ever decide that you want to sell your home, and I don't want to sell, but my wife said that, that we may need to think about that years down the road. I hope them years are way, way down, because I'm gonna have to clone every one of these trees and take them with me. All right, but putting trees in your on your property will increase your property value. And just think about it. Now, in my neighborhood, there's no one that has fruit trees in their backyard that I know of. And I got this cul-de-sac, and I look down when I'm driving through, I don't see any fruit trees, and I got 21 fruit trees, and I'm about to have a couple more too. I'm already trying to plot them out where they're gonna go. I'm not saying you have to grow this many trees, but just think about it. If someone is health conscious and they say, "Hey, let me look at this house," and they come back and look in the backyard, "Oh my goodness, I got all these fruit trees, fruit is coming down," they're gonna say, "Hey, I don't have to go to the grocery store because I got a grocery store in my backyard." So that will help you market your property. It's going to increase the property value. And I know a guy that is a big-time gardener. He sold his home, and one of the main reasons why it sold quickly was that there was a person that was like, "Are you leaving all those raised beds there, and the soil is all nice and good, and it's rich?" That sold that home because they wanted to continue to garden, and he had the whole garden layout already set up. He had like maybe 9 or 10 raised beds with that nice wood, that oak wood that it doesn't break down for years and years, many years. All right, so that's another reason. And the last reason is that you have, reason number 6, you have the ability to provide food for other people. You can give free food away. I do that now, but you are gonna have, like I said, I got 21 trees. I'm so excited about this. I got 21 trees. Just imagine when all those trees start producing fruit. Will I be able to eat all that? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. But I will be able to give food away, and if I want, I will be able to sell food. So that's another option. You could use it as a small business about selling your fruit, and you are helping people even when you sell it, because if you're not putting any chemicals on it and you sell it at a decent price, it's a win-win situation. You'll feel good about it, and the people that come to buy from you, your customers, will feel great about it. And like I said, it's always great to give. So that is my reasons, my 6 reasons. There maybe are some more reasons that I did not talk about, but those are my 6. If you have any reasons why you want to grow them that I didn't list, put it down in the comments. Or if you have some, and because they're endless, I could say, hey, to help the environment, because trees produce oxygen. So that is another one. That's a bonus one. But those are my 6. And I hope if you are on the fence, I hope you decide to grow some fruit trees. Like I said, you don't have to grow 21, 22 fruit trees like me, but just think about those those tips that I gave you, or those suggestions for the reasons why I grow my fruit trees. That may be the same thing you want to do. So if you're on the fence, go ahead and jump off that fence, get to the other side, and come out here and grow just like Bear. All right, this is Bear Brown. Thanks for coming to my garden channel today, and I'll see you next time, and grow some fruit trees. Bye.